Oh, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with your boy, Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live streaming session. For those of you who have not joined the channel before, this channel is about three things. The live stream, which is comprised of basically two elements. One is the practice, and the second part is us getting better at improvisational music. Now, the idea is for me and for other people who want to get with me and learn what I'm learning and to see how I develop as an artist or as a musician, to join me on my channel and to join me during my practice sessions and to kind of work out with me at the same time. Now, for those of you who want to do that, you're welcome to. That's what this channel is about. The second part of the channel is for us to get better as improvisational musicians, because I want to be able to sit in with musicians and play stuff live and do things of that nature, just as kind of a part-time sort of thing, because I very much enjoy playing music. I've been involved in it my whole life. And the third part of this channel is to use those elements to create electronic music using Logic Pro X and to create songs and instrumentals, songwriting and things of that nature, so that you can judge that, and then we can just use those elements to not have writer's block, but to also just really crank out dope stuff as often as we possibly can. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. But definitely subscribe to the channel regardless of how you feel about it, okay? Because it'll help me grow and it'll help me make this channel as free for you and as free for me as possible. That is the goal. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible, and we're going to build this channel brick by brick, but we can't do it without your help. And by we, I mean I. Every time I say we, I'm using the royal we, okay? So I'm already apologizing for that up front. I don't like using plural things for singular individuals. That's a personal thing. Anyway, number two, if you decide that, well, I would normally do, the number two thing normally is for me to talk about the Amazon affiliate links, but I have been booted from the Amazon affiliate program for the time being, and they said I could reapply, and I can reapply immediately, but it doesn't make sense because I don't have a number of followers. I don't have enough eyeballs and screens to sell products. So we're going to move to the third thing, which is asking people to go ahead and check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description of every video. Now, cryptocurrency has absolutely nothing to do with this channel, okay? But cryptocurrency is something I very much enjoy, and I figure you might too, okay? If you've never been involved in cryptocurrency, use my links to sign up. The sign-ups for all of these sites are free. They all offer, for the most part, they all offer coins, or most of the coins in the top 100 coins, or the top 100 coins based on their market cap, which means they've been around for a long time, and they have enough of a following, a cult following base, to where all the sites require that they have. I'm sure and I'm confident that at least the top 30 coins are available on every site. But after that, there are different cryptocurrencies offered on different sites. Sign up for all of them. And in the event that you decide to spend $50 on any of them, there are perks, especially during this period of time. In the event that you spend $50 or more, the perks that they extend to you will be exponentially larger than if you sign up by yourself. And they also will extend this to me, because what they want to do is they want to pay less in publicity and to get more people involved just from word of mouth, which is easier for them from a financial perspective and from a marketing perspective, which is why they do it. So they'll have people like me to go out and try to get to more people to join their websites, because it's easier for them. And in the event you decide to spend $50 or more, there'll be a verification process, which usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour. And once you're confirmed that you are who you say you are, you live in the area where you say you live, then they will allow you to continue to purchase cryptocurrency. When you purchase that cryptocurrency, you will be able to do so using just whatever card or whatever. And then once you purchase that cryptocurrency and you put it on their website, they will give you perks. So it'll be like $100 off of trading fees, or they give you 20 or $30 cash back, or there'll be different things that they'll offer you at different times of the year. Now's the time to sign up, because between now and the end of the month of December, this is when they have all their doorbusters. They do it that way because it falls in line with Christmas time. So check it out. And in the event that you do those things, it will give me the same perks that they offered you. So it's $100 off of trading fees. Then I will get $100 off of trading fees. And as I trade all the time, that's extremely advantageous for me. And it's advantageous for the channel, because on January 1st, at the very least this year, on January 1st, 2025, I will be taking 15 to 20% of my total earnings. So basically anything under $100 of my personal money, because I already invest electricity and time and all this. So $100 of what I've earned this year, and I will be reinvesting back in the channel. Anything in between 50 and $100, that's where I'm at. As of right now, I'm around $40, so we'll see where we are on January 1st. Today we hit an all-time high in Bitcoin, but I don't own Bitcoin because it's a ridiculous cryptocurrency to own, but that's a personal opinion. It's a ridiculous crypto. I won't get into it. We'll talk about it later. In the event that you decide that you want to sign up, the perks they extend to you, they'll extend to me, and it also helps out with the channel, so I can make it as free for you and as free for me as possible. We will discuss all of that in much more detail on January 1st, 2025. Number three, add me as a friend on Facebook, because helping me grow my Facebook account, helping me grow my YouTube channel, and helping me grow my YouTube channel helps me grow my Facebook account. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. We're going to get started tonight because as it is 8:07 p.m. where I am on this side of the globe, we're going to get started with the warm-ups, and this is going to be a much longer session because of the fact that I am still, or we're working on the, I want to say the C and D, C sharp, D flat major scales today, as well as the chords, and the C sharp, D flat, and the C minor pentatonic scales today. Okay. We're going to keep the volume down as it is very late. It is a Tuesday, and we are not trying to piss off our neighbors. Alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. All right, now we're doing the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. All right, now we're going to turn up the volume and we're going to do the alternate tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute, followed by 3 different tempoed sweep picking exercises at 110, 110, and 120 beats per minute. Now we're going to take the volume down, all the way down to where we were beforehand, to be respectful. We're taking the tempo up to 100 beats per minute. We're doing the sweep picking exercise number 1, which I am undisputedly less awesome at than the first one. Well, I'm not very good at it. And for, like I've said before, if you have any questions, we're going to save them to the end, okay? That one sounded okay, but I'm starting to feel some hands cramping up, so I might need to do more hand exercises. I know they have like these little grip things that I might purchase. We'll see if I can do that at the start of the new year. Oh, that's 111. We're at 110 beats per minute. Some of you may think that 1 beat per minute doesn't make a difference, and I can assure you, if you've ever played in marching band whatsoever, it absolutely does, because the reverberation, even a half a beat per minute off, it changes the whole tempo, and it messes up the whole ensemble. Okay. Anyway, sweep picking exercise number 1 at 110 beats per minute. Yep, cramp it up again. You can tell it's getting slower right there at the end. Again, I don't have arthritis yet. You know, I'm not. Hopefully, we'll never have it. But you know, we all get old. 120 beats per minute. Same sweep picking exercise at 120 beats per minute. Cramp. All right, I'm feeling way more confident with that, with the exception of the hand cramps. They sound way better today than it did on other days. If you are having trouble hearing the sound, I apologize. I have my audio interface right here. It is the AR1926, and it should normally work without problem. I just don't know how to hook it up yet to the YouTube channel so that I can run everything, including the sound to that, including the metronome. We'll get that figured out soon. We're at 105 beats per minute here, ladies and gentlemen. As we started with yesterday, we're getting into the, let me see if I say this right, because I screwed it up last week, I think. And I'm going to have to use my book. Sorry, guys. I don't memorize these either. I didn't memorize these either. And the importance of memorizing these is to have them on command. We need them. So we are at the C major and C major and C sharp D flat major scales at 105 beats per minute. That's 106 beats per minute. That's not right at all. second position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. I miscounted in my head. I'm sorry. Third position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fourth position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fifth position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Seventh position? No, sixth position of the C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Seventh position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. In the eighth position, or the octave position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to the C sharp D flat major scale. If you have any questions, as I've said before, please save them till the very end. Okay? I have not devised a way in which we can all communicate at the same time while we're working on this, because the idea is we're going to have to push through these every day because we want to get to the end, but we want to get our workout in cleanly and correctly. So, yeah. First position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes this week, okay? Bear with me. I'm just doing these scales just like you are. I'm learning these scales. We're learning them together. Second position, C sharp, D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. position of the C-sharp D-flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Third position. Yep, third position. So now we're in the fourth position of the fourth position of the C-sharp D-flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Yep. Fifth position, C-sharp D-flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Sixth position of the C-sharp D-flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position of the C-sharp D-flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the C-sharp D-flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. I may have lost count there. Now we're going to take the tempo down to 85 beats per minute because that is the tempo at which we have been practicing our minor pentatonic scale. So we're doing the C minor pentatonic scale, and we're following that up by the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale. These are not its Kumai minor pentatonic scale. We are at the C minor pentatonic scale first, which starts with this. Oh, so it's third fret. Okay. Okay. So it was, yep. Now, Second position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Third position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Yep, that is C for sure. Fourth position, I want to say, of the C minor pentatonic scale. Yep, it'll be fourth position. That's right. Oh, that's right. And finally, the fifth position, is it the fifth position or is it the sixth position? No, fifth position, I'm sorry, fifth position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Yeah. And finally, the sixth position or the octave position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Now we're going to switch pages because that's where the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale starts. Let's try this one. First position at 85 beats per minute. Second position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Third position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Now we're at the fourth position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. fifth position of the C sharp B flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the octave position, or the sixth position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. And finally, we're going to play the fun game called Find the A. We don't need the metronome for this. You know this. You know this. Okay? We're going to turn off the metronome. We're going to play Find the A. And then all this week, we're going to play Find the A. And then next week, we're going to play Find the F, the G, and the A. Okay? Like I said before, at least until the end of the month of February, all we are doing is trying to find the natural notes. Okay? Nothing sharp, nothing flat, just the natural notes. So A through G. Yep, that's it. I did check. All right, so now we're at the Find the A. And so we have the F here, the G here, and this is the A. So if the A's on here, A's on the fifth, then we know if you add 12 to that, you get 17. So you go in the E string, we're at 5 and 17, 5 and 17, 5, and the top E, it's the same thing, 5 and 17. 5 and 17, 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 back to the bottom E, which is 5 and 17, 5 and 17, 5 and 17. Then on the A string, you guessed it, it's open and 12. And we could have done open 12 and 24, but we can tell that I only have 22 frets, which is poverty. Because I don't have a 12 fret, 24 fret guitar, which I'm hoping to get next year. Hopefully another, I will earn one. So we're open and 12. Then we're back to the E string, which is 5 and 17. We don't know about poverty on 5 and 17 on the E string. And then the top E string, we can't tell about poverty over here. And then we're at the open and 12. It could be open 12 and 24, but that's how we know I'm at the poverty level, ladies and gentlemen. I can't purchase another guitar that has 24 strings. Certainly not a PRS. Maybe I'll get sponsored one day. Maybe they'll give me a free one. That will probably not happen anytime soon. And then A on the D string is 7 plus 7, 19. Had to do the math in my head, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you got to do math on the fly. The octave note of any note is you take whatever fret it's on and you add 12 to it. It's on the 7th plus 12, you get 19. So on the D string, you have the 7 and 19. Fret 7 and 19. Then poverty is open and 12 on A. Poverty level type shit. Then we're on the 5 and 17 on the E string. And on the top E string, identical position-wise. On the fretboard, it's 5 and 17 on the top E string as well. Bottom E string, back to 5 and 17. Then the A string, it's open, poverty. Normally it would be open 12 and 24. We don't have 24 frets, do we? And then on the D string, we have 7 and 19. And then on the B string, we know, I think it's probably around 10. No, that's the G string. I'm sorry. So then we're here. 2. So it's 2 and 14. I had to do the math in my head. See how we do that on the fly? Then on the B string, I think then we're at 10 and 20. 10, 22. That really shows the nature of poverty because then you can see that I only have 22 frets right here. So we're at 10 and 22 on the B string. Then on the G string, we're back to 2 and 14. Can't see poverty there. Then at the D level, we're at the 7 and 19. 7 and 19. Then on the A string, we see poverty. That's the open and 12th string. Open and 12th fret, I'm sorry. Then we're at the 5, 17 on the E string, and it's identical to the top E string. It's really happy right there. Then on the B string, do y'all remember what was on the B string? It's 10 and 22. And on the G string, we're at 2 and 14. And on the D string, we're at 7 and 19. Then A for this one is poverty. So it's open and 12. You do open 12 and 24, but I don't have 24 frets, which tells us what? I'm at the poverty level. Then E is 5 and 17. Bottom E and the top E are identical. So we got now we're going to get right into the chords, and as I do not have the C chords memorized to the best of my ability, I can find a few of them. I'm sure if I took the time to find them, I could, but it's now about memorizing, okay? And I have to come up with a different structure for next year because I want to make sure that we have learned all the major, the minor. Beginning part of the year, the first 3 months, we're going to do the major, the minor, the diminished, and the augmented for every single chord, okay? And we're going to have them all memorized. So every week, we're going to do the C major, the C minor, the C diminished, and the C augmented. And every week, we're going to memorize those and then add on to the ones that we don't know. We're going to have those memorized by the end of the month of March. And then at the end of the month of March, then we're going to do the 7th, the minor 7th, the augmented 5th, and the 7th flats. I'm going to try to break this down because there are 27 chords, I think, 27 different types of chords that we need to have memorized, and I want to memorize the whole book by the end of next year. Because having these chords in your back pocket, regardless of if you use them or not, and having them memorized and committed to memory is one of the most important skills you can have as a guitar player. Why is that true? It's because, like they said at the beginning of the book, having them in your back pocket is knowing those voicings all around the chord. You can change different feelings in different songs just by adding a third or adding a 13th or adding a 9th, and having those chords memorized without having to go to the book makes it that much easier to do. So, especially when you're an improv guitar player, because you need those in your back pocket to give that song that feel, but you have to do it in real time. So with that being said, we're starting with the C major chords. We're going to run through all of these about 3 times a piece, okay? And then we're going to go right into the C sharp, D flat major chords. Now, we're doing these all at, without the metronome because we don't need it. It's not the idea. And we're going to do the melody chords with the outside chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, also known as the bar chords, and we're going to follow that up with the bottom 4 string chords. So let's get right to it. We're right here. I guess I don't have to do that because those are the first strings that we learn about. The first ones on the fretboard, I should say. Now we're doing the inside chords. Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't actually have to do that one, so this one I'll end here. Then from here, now we're going to do the bar chord. So this is bar number. Well, this isn't bar 1, but this is. Now the bottom 4 string chords. Now we're going to go right into the C sharp, D flat major chords. In this book, I think they are noted as D flat major chords. There we go. All right, sit-ho. All right, so now we are here, right now. So it's here we go. I'm going to go open to this page because every time I turn this off, it's like. now we're doing the inside chords, which sound a lot like this. Now we're doing the rhythm chords. All right, now the bottom 4 string chords, which sounds like this. now we are going to quickly transition into the song that we've been working on, the lick of the week. Copy. There we go. This song is done by a guy whose name is Andy Kwan. Andy Kwan, thank you so much for your help. I encourage everyone to subscribe to your Instagram channel. I don't know if you have a YouTube page or whatever. In the event that you do, by all means, drop that in the link so I can get people to subscribe to your channel. We're showing love to people who help us out. So you help us get better. You make us want to get better. Thank you. All right, we're going to run through this slowly. G minor ninth. Okay, so it sounds like this. This song, I think, is called Plastic Love. And the other one's 8th fret, so it's... And then... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I see what he's doing. So he's... Oh, there he is. I should need something over here. I'm going to do it with my thumb. So we're here. It is then thumb. Then what's after that one? A minor 7th. C 7th, flat 9th, A minor 7th, and then we are at the 7th fret, which is All right, so we basically have it down. We got to get into that tomorrow because we are already an hour in, and we've still got to do the ABC Polyphia riff, which we're going to do at 110 beats per minute, starting with intro, and then we're going to get into the solo part today. So we're going to run through that part a few times. We're going to turn on the metronome. We are at 85 beats per minute here. Now we need to get to 110. Go, click. right, now we're going to run through at 75 beats per minute. So far, you know what? We're going to do it 80 beats per minute today. I want to keep playing through this, but I have to be respectful to my neighbors. It's already 9 p.m. So we're going to run through this C major song, the C major improvisational track. I'm going to go to the beginning. Thankfully, I've had these queued up. I've been pretty good at queuing things up recently. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I'm going to have for this evening. I'm going to close out of this tab and close out of this tab, as we say in the South, down now, so that we can go ahead and do our spiel for the end. Thank you so much for joining me today. Like I said, next year, we're going to be doing 30 solid minutes of improvisation. That means with the commercial, so we add 1 minute in for any. So it's going to be about 35 minutes at the end of every session to get into the improvisation. We're going to do about 15 minutes of a song that we're going to be practicing for the month, and hopefully by the end of every month, we're going to post that song. It's going to be a difficult song, and I will post shorts of little bits and pieces and trinkets of things that we do throughout the year. Whether it is guitar exercises that we're trying to get better at or ones I'm trying to show you, we are going to build this channel brick by brick by doing all the things that we need to do to get to that level. So number one, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you don't know what we're about three things. The number one thing we're about is creating electronic music. That's what this is all about. But to do that, you have to have a fundamental understanding of your instrument, whatever that is, your voice, your guitar, your piano, your trombone, your tuba, whatever the instrument is, you need to know it because you need to understand and have a working and continuous progression in your principal instrument to get to another level when it comes to producing music. That is a personal opinion. Do what you want with that. So this channel is about, the live stream of this channel will be about two things. It will be about practicing, so you can come and practice with me and me doing improvisational music. So you can sit here and judge it after our practices. And over time, you will see, hopefully, that I'm getting better. With that being said, once we're finished with that, every week or every day, I'm going to try to post electronic music, whether they're instrumentals, whether songs that I've written and composed, whether I'm just getting your opinion on different things on how to mix and master things. That's all about that. So the channel is going to be centered around the music that I'm creating in Logic Pro X with the element of the live stream and the live improvisation. So if that sounds good to you and you want to sit on your throne of judgment, by all means do it. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment, do everything you can to help me make this channel as free as possible for as many people as possible, including myself. Number two. Normally, for number two, I would be talking about the Amazon affiliate links that I have available in the description of every video. However, as of 4 days ago or 3 days ago, I don't remember what it is, I have been booted from the Amazon affiliate program for failing to make 3 sales. Not for any other reason. I didn't do anything wrong other than just not making the 3 sales. And that makes sense in the sense that they just want people to continue to purchase their product. Now, I can continue to reapply. I can reapply for it tomorrow if I wanted to. I could have reapplied for it the day that they said that my application was rejected. And it doesn't matter to me because I need more eyeballs on screen. So before I reapply for it, I want to sit in a good position, be like, if I post it today, I know I can make a sale today. As I'm not a salesperson, I would prefer to have people come around and purchase products that I actually use. So we're going to discuss these products every once in a while. We're going to discuss products that I personally use, and we're not going to tell you to purchase them yet until I get available on the Amazon affiliate link, where I'm going to tell you the products that I have. And when I get the Amazon affiliate links, then I will discuss them openly. Again, I will talk with them briefly, talk about the products I use briefly with the other people who are on the channel to show people where my head's at. I'm not going to talk about it openly on the channel as of now because I'm not going to be able to produce any kind of monetary income from it. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that for the next couple upcoming months. So with that being said, we're going to talk about the cryptocurrency. Okay, cryptocurrency is has nothing to do with this channel. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you shouldn't do with your money. However, I trade crypto every single day. I was trading it earlier today. I traded it yesterday. I traded it this morning. I trade it all the time. I love it. Okay, I believe in the blockchain. I think it has practical, real-world applications, or at least electronic applications in the future. And if you feel the same way and you're apprehensive about what you should do about how to get into cryptocurrency, in the description of every video that I've had for the last 5 or 6 months are 4 websites I've been on for over half a decade. I can assure you all of them I've personally vetted, and I've been on these sites for over half a decade. I haven't had any major problems with any of them. I had one problem with Binance where the problem was resolved within 10, 15 minutes. It wasn't a big deal. And it wasn't Binance themselves. It was the Binance card. They no longer have the card, at least at this moment in time. When they get it back, I would imagine most of the bugs would be worked out. However, in the event that you decide that you want to get involved in any of these sites, check out the ones that I have. Talk with your friends and your family before you pay a dime before you purchase anything on them. Signing up is all for free. And if you use my affiliate links, you are going to get exponentially more perks than what you would if you do it by yourself. That is a fact. You can check these out for yourself, these stats for yourself. The reason why they do that is because they can spend less money on advertising by just getting people to join from, what do you call that? Word of mouth versus having a whole campaign to do so. An online campaign, it costs money. So they'd rather give people like me an incentive to do it by giving me the same perks that they offer to you and giving you exponentially larger perks for me bringing you in. That's how it works, okay? And if you are confused as to any of that, you can check on any of these websites, see what it is for yourself, and decide for yourself if you want to join. And if you want to join and you want to help out this channel at the same time, I'd recommend using my referral links. The perks they offer to you, they will offer to me, and in turn, like I said, will extend to this channel. Why? Because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains this year, which I will announce on January 1st, 2025, that I will be re-injecting back into the channel. Okay? It will be to the, like I said, there will be a limit of $100 I will use of my own personal money, because I'm just going to try to purchase the bare minimum things that I need to make this as good as possible. Because the rest, I have to be careful and I have to start saving some of it, because this computer is 12 years old. If I get another year and a half out of this computer, maybe 2 years, it will have served way more than its purpose. But if it breaks down on me anytime soon, I am screwed. Literally. I have a phone. I have an iPhone 7S that I need to update. I gotta get new equipment. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say that. I gotta get new equipment. So, with that being said, I have to use some of my other jobs and my other monetary revenue sources to purchase these things. And as we know, sometimes these phones are more expensive than the computers itself. The computer that I have here is a fifth of the cost. No, it's a fifth of the cost of the new iPhone. I think the new iPhone is like $1,000. My computer cost like $1,000 when I purchased it. It's ridiculous. So even if I get a new phone, whatever, basically what I'm saying is I have to start generating revenue. And so I'm encouraging you to get involved in these sites, because not only will they help you with that, they will help me to continue to do this, because I have to purchase a new computer. I have my own costs I have to incur, the electricity, what have you. So my job is to try to make this as free for me, but also as free for you as possible, because the more eyes I have on screen, the more people can watch it, the better it is. And the only way to do that is to make it as free for people as possible. So when you purchase cryptocurrency, it's not exactly free, but the perks that they offer you are free. And using my referral links will help you get free perks, and those perks, they'll just extend to me because I'm the referring client, okay? And this helps out with the channel, like I said, because 15 to 20% of what I earned this year, up to $100, I'm reinvesting into the channel, okay? With that being said, help me with number 4. And this is an easy one too. Add me as a friend on Facebook. It's helping me grow my Facebook page, helps me grow my YouTube channel, inevitably helps me grow my YouTube page. So one hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. If any of this sounds good to you, please help me out. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, and with your help, we can do it more quickly than later. Okay, love you. Bye. Happy December 17th. It's a Tuesday. And we're 8 days away from Christmas. Ha 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 ha.